Give us the message.
Serge, what are we doing?
Hey, this is the start of our road trip right here. First ever Hawaii Holiday road trip. We're going from Farmington, Utah to Tacoma, Washington. We're going to go check out some of our boys from Hilo, Hawaii, or in Hawaii in general, and go support them. I coach a couple of them. Can't wait to get there, Coach Shane.
All right. Wish us luck.
Hawaii forever.
Let's go. All right. Well, it's Friday morning. We've been on the road for about 10 hours, and we're in central Washington right now. 2.5 hours to go till we get to Tacoma, but everything's going well so far. Boys have been sleeping. Serge and I have been driving, and we're looking forward to having it behind us. So we'll see you in Tacoma. All right, we made it. How was it, guys? How was the trip? Yeah. How's everybody's back?
I was leaning against Keith.
Really?
I was like this.
I was trying to lean against Coley, but then
13 hours. Big mahalos to Brother Zach from Hilo. He opened his house to us and helped to make this trip possible. Once we got settled in, we headed over to PLU for the pregame walkthrough. Got a chance to meet with Coach Brant McAdams of PLU and get an orientation.
we've got a little name tag for you at what time? 8:30. So 8:30. So Coach Dane and Coach Serge, we'll ask you guys to be back up here at our gymnasium, and from there we'll send you guys off on a tour, check out the campus, and then we'll do a info session, so just kind of the admissions part of things, and then that little name badge for pregame. You guys come hang on the sidelines for pregame, come into the locker room for pregame. Halftime, you guys are welcome to come down to the locker room. So just at the end of the day, man, we just want to pull back the curtains, let you guys kind of see, behind the scenes of a program, and as you get going. I know you guys are all different ages, but right as you're just kind of looking for the best fit for you.
Now this is Coach Ricky Daly. He's an offensive assistant, and he's in charge of Hawaii recruiting and retention, talking to the boys. And once the walkthrough was over, the Hawaii boys came over, introduced themselves to the Hawaii Holiday boys. And again, many of them have known each other for a few years, been playing against each other from Pop Warner days, so it was good to get these guys together.
They're pretty good this year, but when I play this year. Oh, shoot. My name is Darius. Hey, what, boys? We just go, we jam one song and then we'll just bless the house. Okay. And
And that evening, Brother Zach hosted a little get-together. A lot of the people from Hawaii live in the area came over. The players from PLU came over and kind of hung out and had some good food. Kind of just like being back on the Big Island. Hawaii Holiday in the house.
Have fun. You only get to do it one time, right? And it's going extremely fast. I heard some of you guys say, man, I can't believe we're halfway done with my senior year. Enjoy it. All this other stuff, the fluff, recruiting and everything, it'll work itself out, right? But you can only put on the path for your high school team one more time, right? So enjoy that, and then we'll cut it.
The next morning, after a brief orientation, we got an opportunity to check out the athletic facilities, weight room, locker room, etc.
When I played here, there was only 4 squat racks, and that was it. Now, as you can see, it's expanded quite a bit. So weight room wise, our guys use an app called Team Builder. It's all on their phone. It's all calculated by our strength and conditioning coach, so you know what exact number you have to do for every single set and every single rep. So if you're going to bench, it's your 3rd set of 4 reps, it's already calculated for you based on your 1 rep max. So he has access to it, and you have access to it, and we have different weightlifting times during the season to make sure you're lifting with football guys. A little bit of an upgrade.
Where's Kaylin's locker? I'm gonna keep that. You're fine, Kaylin's locker. Number 0.
I think he's 11.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's just practice.
Boss, but if you can see, we're wearing our new decals. It's not a place, it's not a destination, it's a city or heart. So one of the best parts about PLU, I've done this, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can wake up at 7:55 and make it to your class at 8 a.m. if you have a little jaunt in your step. That's one of the best parts of being on a smaller campus. You get places quick. But we're going to put that to the test. We're going to head on up to Upper Campus to start our business scholarship.
Once we had a chance to check out the athletic facilities, then a current PLU student was kind enough to take us on a tour of the campus, and then we had an opportunity to learn more about campus life, check out some dorm rooms, and hear from the admissions people about what it takes to actually be accepted and become a student at PLU.
I will say, when you do live in the dorm, it will look a little different like this. I know there's a lot of clothes on my floor right now, so that's a pretty universal experience. And feel free to open up any of like the drawers or closets if you want to take a look at what those look like.
Oh yes,
Those, the top ones you push in and then they pop out.
Can I take this teddy bear?
we are going to keep that as part of our
emotional
showroom.
support bear, Hockey.
Yeah, I do need one.
Emotional support for the ride home.
This dorm in Hinderley, you aren't allowed to have just a random. I don't know if they still have that. All right, if we're all ready to move on from the massive skeleton, we are going to head outside. Learn about the world and about the history of religion, which is very prevalent in our world today. We also have the Scandinavian Cultural Center kind of down the hall there, and that is because PLU was founded by...
Oh, one thing that obviously you guys saw on your tour is that we are in a really beautiful location. It's kind of a perfect spot for you here in Tacoma because we're about 1 hour away from Mount Rainier.
What you guys do know who put this together really is Coach Dane. Yeah? I just gut because he was coming, getting the van, and when I left on Thursday, what we said in the van, though? We lost a game, but what?
Something great's gonna happen.
You guys don't think this was something great?
Yeah.
This was awesome. Yeah. But I can see, and because Noah, you came here before in Dumpton. For me, it's very inspirational to see you guys keep growing and growing because this just lets me know that you're going someplace in life. And so, what I wanted you guys to do is show gratitude to Coach Dane because even though, like we jumped in the van and came with him, you know, sometimes I'm so busy I cannot put these things together, and I would love to, but because he already had done it, all we had to do is show up. Does it make sense? Yes. We had to. A lot of us, we don't have money, but you guys went and found a way to get the money so we can get here, and now that we did this is just one step. So somebody told me, like, now we might be interested. I don't care who's interested, just apply.
After a busy morning, it was time to head to the stadium and check out the game, see what the boys from Hawaii could do on the field. Once the game started, it didn't take long for the Big Island players to make an impact. Number 23, Ro'onui Sata-Ellis from Konawaina makes the tackle on the opening kickoff. And you'll hear me talk about number 11 often today. That's Kalen Davis-White from Hilo, and he was all over the field as middle linebacker making tackles. Ended up being the athlete of the week as a result of his performance in today's game. On this play, you'll see number 43, Braden Samura from HBA, a sophomore. He's a big part of the special teams for PLU. He's going to make a tackle on this kickoff return. On this play, you'll see number 0, YK's Isaac Sumera. On punt coverage, end up making the tackle. We got to go in at halftime and check out the halftime locker room of PLU. On this play, you're going to see number 2, Lane De Peralta, number 3, Jesse Kondo working together to make the tackle. That's Hilo and Konawaina cooperating to get the job done. And here's another tackle by Kalen Davis-White. And yet again, Davis-White making another tackle. Here's number 15, Mark Bossa of Konawaina, making his second reception of the day. First was a touchdown, but I was shooting still photos at the time. And Davis-White in on another tackle. On this play, you're going to see number 15, Mark Bossa, come out and put a block on Koa Atkins and Sialoa. Eventually, Koa is going to break free and make the tackle. Konawaina versus Kealakekee right there. Davis-White with another tackle. He was all over the field that day. Here, De Peralta almost with the pick. He wanted that one. And again, Davis-White's going to chase down the opponent, push him out of bounds. In the end, although it was a close game, PLU prevailed, 17-10 over Pacific, and The boys had an opportunity to celebrate for a little bit and then shake hands. Probably about 60 players from Hawaii total, about 20 players from the Big Island combined between the two teams. The road trip was a great experience for the Hawaii Hale boys, but now it's time to get back to Utah. On the final leg here, getting ready to head home. Got Ken Harris taking care of 9 hours worth of bugs on the windscreen. Ooh, look at that, it's tasty. Final legs of the trip here, about 250 miles to go. We're in Glens Ferry, Idaho, gassing up, and then we'll knock out the final leg and make it back to Farmington. So a good trip. The boys got a lot out of the visit to PLU, and it was good fun watching all the Big Island boys play in the football game yesterday. So looking forward to sharing that with you. See you on the next one. Much aloha.